Hello, wonderful learners. What's going on? Last time we discovered treble clef, and I gave you some easy, quick landmarks to figure out the note names, the lines, and the spaces. And today it's all about the bass clef. I have a bunch of different ways on how to figure out how to name the notes, and you don't always need to get those silly acronyms. You can just find out one or two ways that work for you. The red arrow there represents the F clef. The F clef is the fourth line. And you can also see the two dots there. The two dots between that is known as the F clef. So let's go ahead and talk about what we're going to do in this lesson today when we're studying wonderful bass clef. So as we've just talked about, the bass clef, known as F clef, has 5 lines. We're always going to want to think about understanding the lines from bottom to top. That's important, especially if you get into some music theory, piano playing, and whatnot. Then the last bit here, you're going to really want to try to get the musical alphabet down frontwards and backwards. So right there, you're going to try to get that down, spend a little time each day and stay consistent with it. And that's the goal, that's the secret. There's thousands of us teaching music on the internet, but one of the biggest tricks is to be consistent. So here I go. Bass clef time. We're going to first of all discover where the note is on the piano and where it is on the staff. So I have the space note here, so you can see that's A, and to give you a reference point, middle C, which we did last time, is way up there, which you can't see because that is in treble clef, and I didn't want to add ledger lines to our first lesson for bass clef. So there are 2 landmarks now. Remember, the first space is A, and then if you go up, just like the alphabet, is B. And then we have C, so forth. Try to study where it is on the staff and on the keyboard. We're going to jam out with F clef here. And then G. And then A. And that's right, if we go up one more, it will represent a sound. You can see there's a line going through that note. Every movement in music is a variable. In this case, it's a different sound. So if we go up, that is B. It sits on top of the line. All right, now we're going to go back down. A. You can say it with me. G. F. E. D. C. And now B, and then A, and then we are going to the first line, which is G. Many students can work pretty well with 3 landmarks. The first landmark is the line is G, the first space is A. And then, as I mentioned earlier, that wonderful F clef, the 2 dots is the 4th line. All right, let's take a quick quiz, but before worrying about getting everything, spend a little time doing it this way. What happens to learners? We want to learn that great piece. Even if it's easy, there's a lot of different variables happening with rhythm and whatnot. That's why we get thrown into the mix of frustration, because we're not taking things in a stepwise motion. And I like to share that because I've seen it too much and heard it too much as a teacher. So we are going to go ahead and take a little quiz, and I'm going to play a note, and you're going to see if you can figure out what it is. All right, I might be a little tricky here, but let's see. We'll go through it together. First note. Well, I do have actually kind of a giveaway here. You can see on the keys a little bit that C3 represents an octave below middle C. So that is our free little ticket. That's okay. So we got C there. And then going down, maybe? Let's see. We're going up. Let's go up. We went up a third. That's an E. We got C, D, and then E. All right, number 3. Let's try. So I just did some space notes. So you play a note, you skip a note, play a note. So that is G. Let me know if this is helping, by the way. If it helps, hit that like button. It reaches other awesome people like you. And then we will go to number 4. We're going down. That is an F. All right, and then number 5. We'll stay consistent here. That's your hint. E, and after a while, you'll just know that third space is an E. And let's try number 6. Yep, D. This is obviously for new learners. And let's go to 7. Going backwards, got to get that motion going backwards. That's C. And 7. B. 7 is B now. So made him a little mistake there on my answer sheet. Let's go to 8. Let's see. 8, I will go ahead and do a F. And then how about 9? And then 10. 2 notes. A and G. Let me know in the comments if you wish to let me know if this is helping you, if I'm going too fast. I've been teaching for a long time, but one of the biggest things that I said in this lesson is be consistent. The other thing is everyone starts off learning this. Whatever age, wherever your interest is, everyone starts off this way. It's how we use our time from practice to practice. So I wish everyone well. Work on that treble clef, work on that bass clef. More exercises to come. So if you like my content, you know what to do. Subscribe, hit that notification bell. Bye for now.